Welcome back to Red Panda of Destiny, here for another episode of 1001 Songs You Must Hear Before You Die. Today we are covering Gallows Pole by Leadbelly. I'm assuming it's still pronounced Gallows because it's spelled Gallis. Gallis. Must be the old English spelling of gallows, maybe. I don't know. But this is an interesting song because you've probably heard a version of this song before by Led Zeppelin, which is actually called Gallows Pole, spelt in the way that you might expect it to be spelled, Gallows. And it's very interesting because you can hear the beginnings of rock and roll here quite a bit early, but you can see how the rhythms and stuff like that comes from old blues songs, although this is actually a traditional English folk song, which Leadbelly learned and then played in a folk style. Or, no, blues style, sorry. Although I suppose blues is fairly similar to folk, but yeah, whatever. It's also not originally called the Gallows Pole. It's called the Maid Freed from the Gallows, spelt the other way. Really wondering where this Gallis comes from. I don't know if that's a... Maybe someone didn't know how to spell it. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, I think the Led Zeppelin version is probably the most well-known. It's from their third album. But the Leadbelly version still has historical significance. Let's hear a little bit.
Why did he bring me the silver? Why did he bring me the gold? What did he bring me the father? Keep me from the Gallis Pole, yeah. What did you?
But you can hear the sort of the speed and the rhythm going on in the background, and that once plugged into more modern amplifiers in the 60s and 70s would sound a lot louder and a lot more rock and roll. Sadly, the technology was not really there in the 1930s, so they were stuck trying to make do with what they had, I suppose. Anyway, the next song we'll be doing, which is the last song from 1939, is Mabubi by Solomon Linda and the Evening Birds. Looks like it's South African. Interesting.